Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey Galdames and I'm here to talk about Shield Insurers and our project Super Alpha. For this presentation, I'll be talking about 4 different types of topics, one being business and technical requirements, 2 will be use case and user stories, 3 diagrams, and 4 our project evaluation. To start, Shield Insurers' objective is to provide all its customers with simple and reasonable insurance plans, especially those who risk losing their business. We have assembled a machine learning team that will produce an insurance quotation application that insurance agents can evaluate to best serve our consumers who need an insurance policy, all while offering a competitive quote. The purpose of this report is to show how our insurance firm outperforms its rivals, the tools we will utilize to create our software application, and the kinds of services we'll be offering through our application. Our goal is to provide reasonable pricing while also assisting in protecting businesses from unexpected losses. Topic 1. Business and technical requirements. Technical requirements. For our data management, our application should be able to store, manage, and retrieve large volumes of data accurately and efficiently. For user authentication, our application should be able to provide secure and reliable user authentication features to prevent unauthorized access. And this will be for insurance agents and as well as for customers. For reporting and analytics, the application should offer thorough reporting and analytics tools so that the insurance agents may understand their data and make wise decisions. For customization, the quotation application should be able to meet each customer's individual needs, as well as for the insurance agents within the organization. For performance, the application should be able to perform its intended function efficiently and effectively under heavy user loads. It should also be scalable to handle increasing user demand and growth over time. For our business requirements, we have usability, and 95% of all insurance agents must be able to understand all functions found within the application after completing introductory tutorials found when first opening the application. As for reliability, for at least 2 years, the system must be able to operate flawlessly in 95% of use cases. For performance, we have a response time, and it must be less than 1 second for 95% of all users' interactions. This includes such as loading the software, submitting the client's information, or performing an estimated quote. For security, to access sensitive data located within the software, user authentication will need password protection, 2-factor authentication, and biometric authentication. And lastly, supportability. The system should be evaluated for functionality, performance, and security every 24 hours for any issues. It should be able to adapt to any changes and perform constant updates and maintaining 92% of availability. For the second topic, I will be discussing use case and user stories. Here we can see Shield Insurers use case diagram. We have 4 different types of actors. We have the customer, the person who wants to get the insurance quotation. An insurance agent, he's the person that assists the customer in generating the quotation. The system, which the quotation application then generates the quotation. And database, that's the database management system that retrieves and saves gathered data. For the use case, the customer registers into the quotation application. Then the customer logs into their account, and then from there they request a quotation through the application. The customer then can view the quotation generated by the application. This is where the insurance agent logs into the application to assist the customer in generating a quotation that fits their requirements. After that, the agent can modify the generated quotation based on their customer's requirements. And the agent can then update the application with any further details gathered through the customer's feedback. And overall, the quotation application will generate a new quotation after the insurance agent has modified any necessary information that will meet the customer's requirements. For our user stories, As an analyst, I want to be able to have access to the Shield Insurers data and analytical tools so that I can effectively analyze any trends within policy claims. As an analyst, I want to be able to continuously monitor and evaluate the performance of the insurance quotation application so I can accurately address any issues within the application. Topic 3, diagrams in our project. Here I've displayed the business process diagram, which is a visual representation of the process that our company carries out to achieve the end goal. And I've also displayed the project management timeline for Shield Insurers. As you can see, we are trying to finish this project within 8 weeks. So we have like in week 1, project initiation, week 2, requirement gathering, week 3 to 5, we'll be doing the design and development side of the model. Week 6 is quality assurance. Week 7, the deployment of the model. And week 8, maintenance and support. Here we can see Shield Insurers sequence diagram. The sequence diagram is a type of UML diagram that represents the interactions between the customer and Shield Insurers. And this diagram provides a good insight into the communication flow that occurs as soon as an insured customer applies for his or her insurance quotes and what actions are required to achieve a quote that satisfies the customer needs. Through our class diagram, we can see how Shield Insurers makes it easier for our clients to obtain insurance. Through the user profiles they created on our website, customers and insurance agents will be able to communicate with one another, and the relationships between the classes that emerge when clients attempt to obtain insurance are depicted in the diagram displayed. Shield Insurers data flow represents the movement of data from one component to another. The illustration represents how data is passed between processes, data stores, and external entities. The data flows are labeled to describe the information being transferred, such as customer credential verification, quotation generation, and confirmation of policy details. Last but not least, we have project evaluation. Here there are 2 factors that were of main concern, and that is maintainability and vulnerability. Maintainability is the ease or difficulty with which a software system can be modified. Types of software maintainability are bugs being discovered and must be fixed, changes in the environment in which they operate, and users of the system have new or changed requirements, as well as ways of preventing future bugs from occurring. Regular maintenance and updates should be performed to address any of these vulnerabilities that may impact the system's availability and response time. This will require regular maintenance that can handle the demand of the system and the users. For software vulnerability, it is a defect in software that can allow attackers to gain control over a system. Types of software vulnerabilities that are out there are buffer overflows, SQL injection, third-party libraries, and application programming interfaces. And here we can see a description of each of those. To prevent these vulnerabilities from happening, we should update the source code, apply a patch, or update to a new version of the vulnerable application component. Thank you for your time in watching this presentation. I hope you found it informative, and have a good day.